Yo guys, what is going on? Cooper here, and in today's episode we are doing Warrior Wisdom episode 3, where I document and I talk about my road to success. So where I'm at currently to where I'm trying to get to. And hopefully with me, I guess, breaking down and discussing my internal thoughts, my internal dialogue, hopefully with whatever season you're in your life right now that you are at, this resonates and helps out. So today, we're talking about the roadmap to success of obviously where I'm at and where I'm trying to get to, and you guys can fill this in as well with your own information, but roadmap to success. So obviously for me, I'm a fitness coach, I'm an online fitness coach, and my goal is to help out as many people as possible with a service that I know can get results. So what I'm trying to do, so first things first, you've got to have a goal. And in this case, my goal is to become a successful online fitness coach. Now, you've got to be going deeper as well in terms of, okay, what defines success as a fitness coach? Well, success is defined differently for everyone, but in this case, my case, I'm going to say around 30 to 50K a month, where I'm doing quite well. I'm feeling good. I'm becoming successful, and yeah, I can chill out a little bit with the stresses that come with not having as much. So that's what I put down here. But then obviously a plan. So you got to have a plan. And this is so important for you guys. If you guys don't have a goal, let's say you want to make a lot of money. Okay, why do you want to make a whole lot of money for? There's got to be a reason behind it. Otherwise you're going after you're idolizing money. You're going after the thought of obtaining money that's going to fulfill whatever issues or problems that you got going on inside. So this doesn't really mean anything. The most important thing is this, the goal that you're trying to hit. And if you do it well, this comes automatically. By setting up the right system, by helping out enough people, this comes with the success of whatever you're trying to do. So in this case, you have to have a plan. So you've got to identify, first things first, you've got to identify a goal, which in my case, and I want to bring you guys along with this journey. So I've only been doing YouTube for a very short period of time, but in a year time, in a year from now, I want to make sure that we're doing really well. And I want to come back and look at this video and be like, okay, yeah, wow, what a change. So first things first, identify the goal that you're trying to hit in life. Second thing, having a plan. So we have to make sure we have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, well then, where do you expect to go? It's like a ship trying to come out of out of the harbor. It's like, if you don't have a plan of where you're trying to get to, or if you don't have someone driving it in the direction it's trying to get to, then it's never going to leave the harbor, or it will crash into something. So the most important thing is having a plan with the goal that we're trying to hit. So in this case, this is me right here. I'm at point A, and I'm trying to get to point B, which is the goal. So being conscious of that. So point A, this is me at the start of the journey. I mean, I'm not doing too bad with coaching at the moment, but way off where I'm trying to get to. And then obviously by going through this, you get to point B, which is the desired outcome, which is me now and then future me. And you can see little guy here has a bit more glow about him. Probably a few more grey hairs, but it's all right. And then obviously talking about the steps that we need to take to get to the goal that we need to hit. The overall basis of what's going to come, the stuff that's going to come with trying to obtain this goal, with any goal. And then obviously following that plan, it's not going to be a upward scale. It's not going to look like this. You're here, and it's not going to go like this. That's just not what it's going to look like. What it's actually going to look like is something like this. There's a thing from the book of Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it talks about the valley of disappointment. So this might be you right here, the starting point. You might come up, oh, do not too bad, and then you come down. And here, oh, and then you're here. And then you're in this pit for a while, and then you come up, and then you're going to have a few obstacles at each level. But the main thing is, see this right here? You can see this right here, this open space. This is what is identified as the valley of disappointment. This is where most people fail. You know, when you do something and you know that it's excruciating, the work sucks, it's the middle of winter, no motivation, and you're working on just drive for obviously trying to hit this. The valley of disappointment could last a month, could last 6 months, or it could last 4 years. But most people fail in this when they're so close to coming out this other side, and boom, momentum hits and they go. But this is where most people fail. And whenever you're in a situation, a good tip, whenever you're in this situation right here, and you're feeling far out, man, I don't know if I can do this, I'm feeling horrible, man, I just don't think it's for me. You know, if it was for me, then why isn't this happening, or why isn't that happening? But you're in the perfect spot, and that spot is where you're going to grow the most. Because being in this valley of disappointment, if you go, okay, wow, I feel like garbage, I feel like there's no way out. But I know that most people, when they've reached this level or this area or this season of their life, might be right here in their plan. When they've reached this part, they go, nah, this is too hard, I quit. But if you're conscious of that and you go, okay, this is normal, this is a state of mind, this isn't going to last forever. Once I get past this, we're good. And then you go, okay, well, I've just shifted my mindset, which is one pillar that comes into the roadmap to success is obviously your mindset. You've got to change this. You become mentally rich well before you become physically rich. So this comes with having the mindset. But knowing that you're in here, you go, okay. And then boom, you come out of it. But on the contrary, you're going to have highs. So we just talked about the lows. You're going to have lows that come up. You're going to have no clients for coaching, for this example. You're going to have no money coming in. You're going to, whatever it looks like in your goals, I'm just talking about mine, for example, you're going to have lows, and that's okay. It happens. Like I said, it's not like this, it's like this. So we talked about the lows, but you're also going to get highs. And you might come up to the top of the mountain, enjoy the view, but then you got to go back down in the forest, back down where your character forms, down in these areas, in these dips. And then thirdly, the work required. There has to be an immense amount of effort and work that is required for yourself to get to the desired outcome, your goal that you're trying to hit. It's inevitable. You have to put the work in. You can't cheat yourself. And usually, in terms of actually getting from here to here, it's not all the fancy stuff that most people talk about. It's the boring, unsexy work that is tedious, that is boring, no one wants to do, but that's the work that's going to help you get there. Let's say you're trying to lose 20 kilos, and you know you've got a 6-month roadmap of you're trying to lose 20 kilos. Then what happens is you go, okay, so how do I actually get there? I need to be eating right. I need to be eating the right amount of calories. I need to be doing the right training. I need to be doing the right recovery, taking my supplements. And you just do that for a long enough period, be consistent with that, and you're going to hit your goal. When a new shiny object comes up as fat pills or fat loss booster or do this certain exercise routine or whatever it is, shock your muscles, it's like it can be very enticing to go and grab that and reach for it, but you got to realize, okay, nope, I got to do the boring, unsexy work that is right in front of me for a long enough time, for a long enough period, over a long enough time horizon to get to our desired outcome. So that becomes with the work that's required, the discipline, the consistent work every single day. Me, I have my same routine every single morning. I wake up, I go to bed early, I wake up early, I go downstairs, I have my supplements, I have my electrolytes, then boom, I'm out the door, I'm going for a walk, I'm in prayer, I'm listening to the Bible, I come back, I do my push-ups and my rest of my morning routine. But by having that in place, I don't feel like doing it some days, but by having that in place, man, the discipline that gets formed in my character, which works on getting past these dips down or even in this valley of disappointment, is priceless. And that comes with the work that's required. Number 4 is faith. Wow, faith. Massive. Faith, and obviously me, because I'm a believer of God, I know that if I have God's blessing, then I feel like I can achieve anything in life. So if God's with me here, then I know, so if God's with me here and it's His will, then I know I'm going to get here. Same thing in this quote, commit to the Lord whatever you do and He will establish your ways. Proverbs 16 verse 3. Commit to the Lord. So trust in God. So trust in the Lord, whatever you do and whatever circumstance. And He will establish your ways. Amen? So having faith is so important, because if you're just doing all the work, then that's, you only have half the equation. But you're having faith that you've envisioned where you're trying to get to, and you know that you're going to get there by putting in the work, plus you're actually putting, plus faith with the work equals success. Seriously, put the work in, have faith that you're going to achieve it, and you will be successful. So this is just to let you guys know. Hopefully this helps out with you guys, but the main reason I'm coming on this, or in this video, is to talk about where I'm at right now and where I'm trying to get to, and I'm going to be documenting the whole entire journey, and I'm excited to bring you guys with me. We're at 90 subscribers. It's been 3 weeks from 0 to 90 subscribers. Next week we're going to hit 100. We're going to keep climbing. We're going to keep getting better, improving, and by putting in the work, hopefully in a year's time we'll have, 100x that, and we have like 10,000 followers by being consistent. So I just want to thank you guys so much for joining and listening and watching, and I hope this resonates with you. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. And if you want help with coaching, because obviously I'm a fitness coach, but if you want help with coaching, there's a link in the description below, and I'll see if I can work with you. But I hope this helped. Enjoy. Have a great day.